Discover New Haven business profiles are made possible by the generous support of the Premier Auto Group.
I'm Mike. I'm one of the owners of City Climb Gym, and I handle the route setting and a lot of the back-end work around here.
And I'm Erin. I'm the other owner of City Climb, and I do more of the front-end stuff and social media and marketing. City Climb itself opened in 2012, and we both kind of had different roles here from the start. Mike was here before I was.
So I joined the gym in 2018 as a member, and that was the start of my kind of more competitive rock climbing career. And fell in love with the space. It's always had a great community vibe, and it's New Haven's oldest running and operating climbing gym. So many of the local climbers here have had their start at City Climb, and it's always been a very cool space for everybody involved. And starting in 2020, I had the opportunity to work here, set some routes. I managed the gym for a while, and I kind of really enjoyed being able to provide the kind of community space and do right by all the members here in that role. So when the opportunity came for us to be able to purchase it, it just seemed to make a lot of sense for us to be able to do, at least for me, do a lot of the things and make a lot of the improvements that we were limited in being able to do in various ways while I was managing it but not owning it.
Yeah, and I started as a member not as long after you as I thought, because I started coming to the meetup in 2019. So we do a Tuesday night meetup that's been going for years now, that is every Tuesday night, and people can just show up and throw on a name tag and get to know other people, do some belaying for each other. If they don't know how to belay, they can just climb and then take a class later. But it's a great way to become part of that community that Mike was talking about. And I started there, made a group of climbing friends, started coming other days, eventually started working here part-time as just belay staff and behind the desk. And after that, I made a slightly bigger jump because I never managed the place or anything like that, but I went from being part-time to being one of the owners here. And it's the same thing with Mike, just knowing that all these ideas that I've had that have maybe been put to the side for a little bit, or okay, we'll talk about that later, or we just didn't have the resources for, and now it's having that opportunity to really start doing those things in the gym and seeing the improvements to a place that we love so much is really exciting.
For the bouldering section, we have a ladder that kind of allows us to access all the different parts of the wall. For the ropes, obviously, we have a special process where we will tie a rope up in a manner where it's just a fixed line, and we have what you would use in outdoor, like big wall or aid climbing, to help us get up that rope. And then special tools to position us on the wall so we can have both hands free to attach holds using the drill. Now the kind of creativity question, that is more dependent on the individual proclivities of the setter, but the advice that I give everyone when they're first setting, there are two things. There's one, you know what the grades feel like, so just set to what you think the difficulty is. And two, as long as you make it fun and engaging and you set something that you would want to climb yourself, then people are going to like it. So kind of that aspect of things will just experience and the more you climb, it becomes easier. Anything that we can do to make the experience of people who are climbing here more enjoyable, that's kind of what we're about. So, there were a bunch of things that were left on the back burner for a while when the previous owners left. So we're shoring that up currently, and then we will work to improve upon all the things that Erin said going forward. So we're just excited about it, and I think that we can bring a lot of energy to the space.